Now then, you'll have to let me know if the chat is in the right place. I've done a little bit of testing, and I think that's a good area for the chat to be, but do let me know if it's covering anything important. And today, we're going to be taking my turn on the Dapper Duchy. A misspelling, obviously, of the word duchy, which is where a duke rules. I am more than a little bit saddened by the fact that the person who took the first turn in this succession game thought that when I spelt the word duchy, D-U-C-H-Y, that I must have misspelled the word Dutch with a Y on the end. I weep for our future. I truly do. When we live in a world where people don't know that a duchy is a real place, and that is where a duke lives or rules. Might not live there, who knows. But let us get things started. Now, as I said, this is a community game. This is a succession game, more to the point, which means that, amongst other things, I'm not the only person playing this. The first season, spring, has already been played, and it is now my turn to take us through summer and to try and make sense of what the player before me has done. My God, I'm a little bit afraid. We've got one field. We are in summer, and we've got one field. This doesn't bode well. And an enormous stockpile. My lord is one of those players. Okay, right, let's have a look. Because they haven't named any of their stockpiles. That would be too clever. Alright, so this looks like stone and dirt. I'm going to have to... oh my god, priority 1? What kind of madman puts dirt on a priority 1? My lord. Well, that'll be priority 3. What about you? What's in here? Planks, sticks, logs. Okay, that'll be wood then. And we'll make this a priority 2. Get the wood in from outside a little bit faster. Alright. What on earth? It looks like this is a stockpile for everything. Well, honestly, early game, that's actually kind of useful to get everything in, but really, did you need to spend the entire of spring digging out a stockpile this big? Oh. The everything stockpile. Okay, what else have we got down here? Okay, the beginnings of metal area. I can only assume that this was meant to be another large stockpile, perhaps. And this, a dormitory. Without any beds. Are you forcing our gnomes to sleep on the floor? How undapper of you. Okay, looks like you've already begun actually fairly extensive mining. Alright, that's not too bad. But I do feel this just ramp into nothingness is leaves a lot to be desired. I mean, how are they making it across? Ah, the aesthetics. It hurts my heart. My brain. Every part of me is hurting. Even my hair. My hair is hurting looking at this fort. On the plus side, though, they were quite nice and left 3 nomads to be named. Now, a quick recap of the succession rules here is we've agreed to play from the second day. They haven't actually taken all of their turn, but the second day of each season to the next season, the second day. That way, what you do in your turn will dictate how many nomads you're going to get at the end of your turn. You can only rename the nomads that are yours, that arrived during your turn. So you'll have an entire season to basically try and bump up the value of the kingdom or do whatever you want to do. And then the nomads that arrive just at the end of your turn, you get to name them yourself. But they have actually left these nomads for me to name, as they got to name the first group of gnomes, which was very, very nice of them, I feel. It's very, very gentlemanly. But, yes. Now, let's have a look. Who have we got? We've got... We'll start off with this. Bimbo. Bimbo, a female gnome named Bimbo. I'm not sure if bimbo is universal slang or whether it's just a British thing, but that's not very polite. My goodness. Okay, let's have a quick look at the chat. Maybe pick a name from the chat. Okay. Sending the tea. Yes, actually, please send more tea. I'm almost out. And as for the time, it is just coming up to 10:30. And as Asahiru requested, there you go. You can be Bimbo. What kind of skills have you got, Bimbo? I mean, Asahiru. You good at woodcutting? Nah, that's about all you're good at, but that's not too bad. Okay. Nona, the female. Okay. Who wants Nona? Let's have a look. No, Bimbo must be changed. It is the rules. Yes, you can, Cheesy Socks. There we go. And finally, Wan. Wan the male gnome. Who is going to be Wan? Okay, Harbinger. I'm not sure if that's meant to be Harbinger 4 or Harbinger IV, Harbinger IV. I'm not sure, but we'll. I'm going to assume it's Harbinger 4 because that's the only one that makes sense to me. If it's not, just say so, and I can change it. It's not like this is set in stone once I've renamed them, which is nice. Right, there we go. All of those changes have gone through. All right. Turtle stone? What on earth? I have no idea what you're talking about. A turtle stone for a nomad? No. No, those are the only nomads that I'm naming right now. We'll see if I manage to get any more at season's end. But for now, I'm going to have a quick check over what state our population's at, because I've got a funny feeling it's not going to be good. No. Any professions, custom professions? No. Oh dear, dear, dear. Okay, well, I imagine a lot of my turn then is going to be doing the legwork. Damn it! I was meant to be the second person to go. I'm not meant to have to do all of this legwork. And we've got a honey badger over there. We don't want messing with a honey badger. That would be death. So we'll cancel all of that for now. Right, okay, well, let's have a proper look at the map. We've got a hill over there, some water. How deep is that going? Well, it's 2 layers of water, actually. That's not too bad. We can do something interesting with that, I imagine. It looks like they were hunting for rock early on, but didn't find any, so just drilled down as deep as they could until they got some. Okay. Well, that makes sense. You need rock for most of the workshops. We've got a fairly tall hill over here that we could perhaps make some sort of castle into. Let's see. We could definitely... I mean, this rock... Well, dirt face, I suppose, is quite tempting to have balconies and rooms coming out of. But also, I mean... There's no walls on this one. There are a few natural barriers that we could build into, but this is a very, very exposed kingdom here. I'm wondering. I'm a brilliant British bastard. What a interesting mixture of insult and compliment. This is a very exposed map. There's not going to be an easy way to build a perimeter wall around this. That is possibly going to be an issue. So what? We are going to need a lot of land though for farms. I mean, this is glorious. There's so much land there. But building a wall to try and protect it is going to be a fairly tricky matter, I think. And yet, I think we're going to have to do that because we're in summer now. We've already got animals on the field. We've probably got a fair while before we have to worry about goblins, but we shouldn't just assume that they're not going to show up for a while. Yeah, I'm going to have to start removing ramps then. First, order of business. Remove ramps to the upper layers, then build a wall. I'm thinking building a wall across that water there. Maybe a wall across there, perhaps? And then one down there? This is going to be fairly difficult to do. So much room and there's no convenient bottlenecks. Oh, people are still going on about that rate field thing. Man, comes a time when jokes just get old. Apparently, that time is not yet here for that particular joke. But, interestingly enough, the previous players actually set up just a wheat stockpile here for early trough, basically as an early trough. So they'll put all the straw in there, and the yaks will simply walk out of their pasture to eat it, which is pretty interesting. Right, okay, well, first things first, let's assign these nomads to a temporary... Actually, you know what, let's make... I'm going to remove all of these professions, and we're going to start fresh with a new one. The new profession shall be... I'm hoping that's how you spell pioneer. And they will simply do everything. Later on, we're going to split this up, but I want everyone working on everything for now. Let's get you all set up. And then we will get everyone sorted out later on into jobs that actually make sense for their skill set. But right now, I just want everyone to be working on everything we've got going. There we are. Now, where's the builder profession? The builder profession is there. Fantastic. Okay. Right, first and foremost then, we need to start where I'm going to put this wall, which will be around here. So, let's begin by removing ramps out here. All the way back to this wall there. There we go. And around this side as well. We can remove that ramp as well. But we can't remove that one because someone would go down there and then get stuck. But that should work. Right, go. Hello everyone who's just joined. Welcome to the stream where I'm going to complain bitterly about the sorry state of affairs that this kingdom is in. Now, whilst they're doing that, let's also get... Ooh. Oh, please don't. No, Honey Badger, no. No. Keep going, Honey Badger. Don't mess with us. We don't want to mess with you. We really don't want to mess with you. Let's cancel that as well. Okay, we may be alright-ish. As long as they don't come and try to eat our face. Right, we want some more fields. So, let's get a... let's think. Well, where's the edge of this pasture? This pasture goes all the way up there. This field goes all the way there. We'll put this field over here. Another 10 by 10. We'll make this one for strawberries for now. We'll make it priority 5. We'll just leave that there. Let's check the priority on this one. The wheat farm. Yeah, that one. Well, we'll make it priority 2. And we will rename it as well. We're also going to want plenty of cotton. So I'll get another farm of cotton going. And there we are. Okay, and we'll have the cotton be a slightly lower priority than the strawberries, I think. Go. Wow, that is quite humbling, actually, that I have that power to cause you to spend all of your hard-earned. I can't promise to use this power for good. If I'm perfectly honest with you, I probably won't. But I will feel guilty using it for evil. I hope that makes up for it. Now, where is everyone and what are they doing? Right, actually, we should go into the profession and just make sure what professions are at the top. I would like building to be above agriculture. Workshop, yeah, workshop should be fairly low. Farm, move it up there. Grove. There we go. Hauling should be at the bottom, though. Pasture should be up a little bit higher than farm, I think. Not that we're going to use that just yet. Oh, look at them. They're all falling asleep on the floor. They don't even have straw beds. Ah, oh, this is terrible. It truly is. Right, let's double speed this until we get this sorted out. Have both of the miners fallen asleep? Oh, damn it. That's frustrating. Oh, well, while they're working on that, let's go down and get ourselves a trough. Okay, they're making the hearth and mold. We've only got sandstone, bauxite, and serpentine so far. And, okay. It's not too bad, all things told. But we would like some troughs. 2 will do. We'll have 2 bauxite troughs. There we go. Did someone just die? No! I did die. Well, that's what I get. Damn it, me! I knew that honey badger was trouble. I knew it. Thankfully, that wasn't a me that I named, so I don't feel bad about naming me properly. In fact, I felt a little bit cheesed off that the player before me had taken it upon themselves to name me. It's like, dude, that's my name. You're not allowed to use it. But I shall have to hope that we get some nomads to replace the fake me with the real me. But, yeah, fake me. That's why he died. The real me wouldn't have died. The real me would have probably sat down for a nice cup of tea with the honey badger. Right. Okay, they're getting the farms tended. But this is why we really should have had a wall by now. Just a basic one to stop any animal antics from happening. But alas, that does not seem to have been a very high priority. At least we've got plenty of straw. We can probably sort ourselves out with... Have they made the troughs? No. We could probably sort ourselves out with some straw beds, which would at least keep people inside. Where are the beds? They will be... Build, furniture, straw bed. Okay. We'll just have 4 for now. I'm sorry, all of you. I didn't do this. I didn't make that horrible giant dormitory. Wow. Not that I didn't do one in Castle Goat. Shifty eyes. Yes, yes. Aavak, what? Oh, you're replying. Letting people know that I died. It's off to a wonderful start already, clearly. Alright, so we want to remove these ramps. And then... build some walls. Now, what we want is a dirt wall going up onto this layer as well. So, what I'm thinking is if we build this out to about there... Ah, damn it, there's cotton in the way. And now, thanks to the update, we don't need to build a floor on that. Or at least between the 2 walls. That will be built automatically. And let's get a second one going. There we go. Right, I best get this foraged as well. There we go. I'm not going to... well, they won't eat the fake Aavak, even though he is a fake Aavak. Unfortunately, basically, fake Aavak, they knew his name. And the gnomes are kind of polite cannibals. They'll only eat gnomes if they didn't know their name first. So merchants are okay, because merchants are just merchants. But once they know your name, you are off the menu. That's the way that gnomes work. And, you know, on that point... What? Really? We had military squads, and fake Aavak still died. The fishy harvesters and the great horns of Beguiler. Alright. This wasn't mentioned in the handover. Alas, and there are no perks. Oh my good god. Now, this is... proper etiquette for a succession game is that when you've taken your turn, you take screenshots and make a little diary of what you did and what you didn't do. And then you pass that on. You haven't even given these people formations. No wonder they didn't do any work. Oh, you. I'm not going to mention your name to protect you. You don't deserve such protection. You got fake Aavak killed. And we need a new squad. Okay, the Gaunt Hugger. Alright. Harbinger, you shall go there. Okay. Let's see. Now, basic formation. We kind of need something. Burst defense? No, we're not going to have that one. Keep your eyes open. Fire squad, fire at will. Suppressive fire, shield wall. No, we're going to be going keep your eyes open. And basic position. Of course, will be Way of the Gnome. And the uniform... Civilian. The civilian have 2 L's? I cannot recall. But you shall have to let me know. Alright, there we go. Now I want to actually set you up to use the civilian uniform. For now, retreat if bleeding, retreat to... No, you don't need that. Assist squad leader. And under formations, defend gnomes but avoid enemies if possible. I don't want you fighting the animals if you don't have to. Ah, fake Aavak. Even though you were fake Aavak and I was slightly annoyed that you existed at all, I do feel bad that you're dead. I'm sorry, fake Aavak. Right, well, on the plus side, that will actually be useful for now in getting everything hauled in. Right, we want... The wall up there should be okay. Now, on this side, will that be a problem? I don't think that's going to be a problem. So what we want to do now is remove the ramps from around here. So get rid of those. Also get rid of that and those. Now we're going to have to... Well, actually, what we could do is simply remove all the ramps from this layer on this side and basically claim the entire layer for ourselves. I think this is a good idea. There we are. Now what we can do there is draw a wall across to that pond and then up from the pond up to this side as well. Yeah, it is kind of like Dwarf Fortress in 3D, but, well, it is a distinct game to Dwarf Fortress. Initially, I mean, it has, it's got a lot of inspiration from Dwarf Fortress, certainly, and initially when the game came out, it was very much like Dwarf Fortress, but it has developed in its own direction at this point. And every patch seems to take it a little bit further away from Dwarf Fortress. Drink stocks are empty. Ah, really? I didn't even think to check. Wow, that is crap. You made all of this... Oh, I don't know. This... dealing with other players. And their emphasis on different things. Emphasizing getting metalworks up instead of building a well. My goodness. Let's get a well. Hopefully we have enough blocks. Yes, we do. Okay. And we have enough planks. On the plus side, this is at least making Gnomoria a challenge for me. I can think of it like that. And build terrain, floor, soil. And we'll just soil over that so that we've got a stable platform for them to drink from that well. It could be ending quite quickly, honestly. Right, hopefully they'll get that sorted out over there. And whilst they're doing that, we're going to go ahead and build some more wall on this side. We're already in the second day of summer. So this is technically where my turn should have been starting.